And it's been an incredible journey.
It has.
You know, my main focus when I first started was to give my children a private education, the best education that money could buy. And within 1 year of being in Forever, I had them in top public schools in the UK. So I was very proud of that. And 7 years to Diamond.
7 years it took you to become a Diamond?
Yeah.
You're also a grandmother.
I am. I've got 2 little tiny ones. I've got 2 little tiny ones. I've got Harrison and Dorothy, and they are incredible. The next generation, and they give you a whole new purpose. You know, you do the best for your children, and the little ones come along, and suddenly it takes on a new meaning all over again. So I'm a pawpaw because my son's married a half Chinese girl, and in Chinese, granny is pawpaw.
Oh, is it?
But I'm way too young to be a granny. You understand that, don't you?
You look fantastic. You look amazing. The pandemic's definitely been good for you to get out and get a bit more active and have a lot of good time. Now, you said 28 years in Forever.
Yes.
Before I go on to Philip's introduction, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
If you could go back to that first moment and sit down with Jane Leach 28 years ago, knowing what you know now,
Yes.
what would you tell that lady?
I would say, dream big and don't waste your time with time wasters. I think in the early days, I wasted way too much time with those that wanted it but never took any action. And I look back on those moments and I realized I spent too much time with the wrong people. But I would say, have no fear, you know, fully engage with Forever. It will never let you down. It's a quiet constant in a hectic world. And, you know, I always say have a mad, passionate love affair with the business because that's what it is.
I like that. I like that. So, you say 28 years ago, you'd sit down and say, have no fear.
Have no fear.
And you say, don't waste your time with time wasters. How do you know when someone's a time waster? Because this is a problem, it's a question we all have, right? Is how do I know when it's time to cut bait and move on?
Well, I kind of do it on what I call those ha-ha moments. Mm-hmm. So if I was working with a new FBO and they all come to you saying they want the world, but what they want and what they show by their actions are 2 very different things. So I work with everybody on day 1 as if they're going to be a manager and then progress through to be an eagle and a chairman's bonus. Every person gets that same input from me. But, you know, you can plan a business and you can put a lot of time and energy into that first month. And at the end of the month, when you review the activity, they've not done anything. So I just go, And then maybe you plan the next month and they don't do anything, you go, And by the 3rd month, I'm done, I'm gone. Because my time's valuable and I'm looking to work with people that justify my time because I know if they work with me, I can change their life. And yet what we tend to do, and I did it, and I'm sure you guys do it, and have done it in the early days, when you recruit somebody, you put all your attention into them, but you want it for them more than they want it for themselves.
Mm-hmm. I like that sort of focus on the actual numbers, let the numbers, the data tell you whether they're in or they're out. Yeah, excellent. Philip.